Ah, ah. Need to clean my camera, I think. Oh, oh, cold shiver. What part are we on? Have we already done? Have we already done 4 parts? Okay. It's a bit strange. Okay, maybe it's just... Right. I was just looking at my... I was looking at my video there and it kind of came up with part 4 already. Oh, don't know, anyway. Seems to be live. I need to clean my... I was just looking at my... I need to clean my thing. So, we're going to continue building the Slave 1. And this is Slave 1 here. So, there she is. I'm going to get this light sorted. I'm going to get my camera sorted as well. So, I think there's meant to be a Aurora. I don't know if it's tonight. There's a big kind of hole in the sun, and it's given a solar flare. So it's meant to be coming this way. I'm just gonna get a queen here. So it's meant to be it, but I don't know. We'll wait and see. Let's turn the camera around. Clean these cameras too, because these are going to be pretty bad. So I don't know whether to go with my camera here. Put out my mount. Now we'll get the little Bespin guard off. So Han Solo's in the ship. Boba Fett's also in the ship. I'm going to put him just there. I might just keep the camera there actually. I quite like kind of changing up the cameras every so often. Maybe get in a little bit closer so you can see. So we're currently on, I think, bag 10. I believe is the next one up. Bag 11's in here. It's in this box because I opened it by mistake. I've also have got some Guinness. I have had this Guinness for a while. Yep, me cheeky Guinness. I've had it. I've had it in my fridge for God, bloody ages. Oh, right. I'm just gonna get to where we are. Yeah, this is the new part here. We just fitted these little shoulders. Here we go. So if you can see here, 10. We've got the cockpit element, which we've got just here. It's a big hunk of plastic, clear plastic. I think I'd quite like, because this is kind of like a smoky appearance, I think, in the actual movie. I don't know if you could get some kind of thing to cover it, but anyway. So we're going to be doing pretty much this back part here. So we're going to build the mainframe and skin it in the top here. So let us crack on. Bag 10. All my bags are here. But just when I have a look, Yeah, 12's there. I thought for some reason. I don't know what that. What's that there? Is that a? There's another fig in there. That's right. Do we not get a? It's a Stormtrooper we get as well. Quite good in the minifigs actually. Right, let's get this ship sort of roughly about there. And let's open these bags and start building. So I've been building. The original plan was to build this like every Friday, but plot twist. I've got Jango Fett's Slave 1, which is a newer build. I think it's 20. That came out, was it last year? Or was it the year before? 25, I think that came out. So we bought that on sale. Actually, quite a good. I got it in Argos, so I got it reduced, which was good. And we then purchased this, which is the Boba Fett Slave 1, which is a 20. I think this came out actually 11 years ago, so it'll be 2015. This came out. So it's a little bit, it's obviously older and retired. So we ran a poll and this one won, Boba Fett. So we were going to build this one first. And I'm planning on just building Django's after this because I think it's going to be a good build experience. Building Boba Fett's and then building the Jango Fett's. Jango Fett being a newer version or a different take on this. So here we go, we're off and running. So I'm not going to lie, I was actually thinking, I don't know what's happened to this. Yeah, I think this guy's feed stopped. I'm watching a guy called Dysobian Power. They're still going on about this 3-eye Atlas thing, but I think it's kind of ran its course. So, get this part here. Now we've got another one going in. I think it's going in this hole. There we go. So, yeah, I just thought I would continue this build. Another one of these big long Technic parts. I don't think we've got any more. Yeah, it's just the one. So I thought I'd continue building this because I've been enjoying it. I think the ship. I've said this before. I think the ship's quite an interesting look. You know, it's quite unique in the Star Wars universe. Although there's quite a few ships that are quite unique looking. And then we've got another little part which is actually going to fit in there quite nice. So that's a nice little kind of joist, shall we say? Well, that's my oven finally stopped. The fan it takes a little bit of time for it to. I think it keeps the kind of heat, the sort of circulation going. So that's going to go in there. There we go. Flipping it over, then we've got a black. All fairly simple so far. There we go. Right, 203, and we're over the page to 204. Right. I got a lot of Technic pins. We'll do the this tan piece. And we're going a stud down. So it's going there. Right, we have got a lot of Technic pins going in here. Oh, is that a ball joint? Where did that go in? Did that go in the step before? Did I miss a little part? Yeah. No? Yeah, I did. Well, there was 2 ball joints. There's 1 ball jointus. Ah. Okay, dokie. Did I get that the wrong way? Because I'm just looking. So we get 2 ball joints here. Technic pin ball joints. Right, wait, I need to see if I've got this the right way. Mistakes might have been made. Right, so. Did I put that? I think I put that Technic pin in the wrong place. Yeah, I did. This Technic pin up here should actually physically be down a little bit, so I'm gonna have to manhandle this off. Yeah, this one here, I put it in the end. It's not. It's actually should be in the second. You dum. And then that goes down 1. And then these ball joints go in at the end. They go there. That's it. That's it. Right, 204. Right, so we've got a lot of Technic pins. Not a lot, but 8 going in. So again, you need to get the whole sequence correct. Yeah, we can't actually put these anywhere else but there. I don't actually think I could put them in because I think there's a Technic pin in the middle. Yeah, so I couldn't get one in there anyway. So now we've got these white. I've also got it's a longer one. It's this one. So that's going here. There we go. I've got 1 black plate, and that is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, turn it over. Now we've got some of these brackets here. So these are going in here. Oh, easy. There we go. $205 to $206. What we got? Oh, we've got this funny, it's a weird part. I think these were actually, no, maybe some similar was in the Millennium Falcon. There we go. Then we have got that there. Just going in the top part here. Right, here we go. So we're now going to be fitting this. So we've got a couple of things here. Technic pin, which, no, it's not that one. There's a smaller one. Must be this one. Yep, it's that one. Right, it looks as if we're pinning this on, so that goes in there. Right, where's this attaching to? It's just coming up, so yeah, this is where maybe having the ship up here might be a better idea. Maybe having my Guinness, put my Guinness here, just behind the old camera. Maybe move some of this here. Get that there. Right, here we go. Bring the ship. Because the ship, yeah, that's so. I do know it's a problem here. Maybe gonna have to put some of this stuff there. It's a part I need. Get that there. Kind of maybe put that roughly there. Nearly lost a part. Nearly losing more parts. Right. And then maybe I can get this. Yeah. Do you know what? I don't really have a good setup sometimes. I'm going to move my mic, so apologies if there's any weird sounds. Bespin guard is still there. Maybe put that there. Yeah, really. Yeah, put chat there. That frees up this part. That's better. Right. Because these wing parts are actually extend quite a bit. So this is fitting in here. There's two little black Technic pins. And it looks as if it's fitting just basically in here. Like right there. And this pin is going through. And I think we've got another yellow stud which is going to fix this. Like so. So that's just attaching. So there we go. Right, that's in. Over the page we go. Right, I'll see what they're doing. So, yeah, so I see. Right. Now they've got red. You don't see those red pins going in, but they're obviously going in here. So I see what they're doing. It's the usual. These pins are going to hold this in place. So basically, this part is going to hinge here, and it's going to attach to this. It's going to give us that angle. I think it's just simply going to go here, like this. There we go. And that's it. And there you get the sort of the angle it creates. So it's a little bit of an angle, slightly upwards. There we go. Right, we are now. Yeah, I really. Do you know if I actually move my chair along a little bit? There's my knife, my old Weatherman, and my pen. Right, get out with that. That's better. Right, that can just sit there. Oh jeez, I just don't have the. I do. I've got all that room there. So I'm moving along a little smidge. Gonna watch this doesn't knock anything off. Right. Try and keep the bigger parts and the smaller parts separate. Right, here we go. And I've got white. Tell you what, it never rains but it pours in here. I've now got that light, especially here, shining on my paperwork, and it's like it's creating that sort of. You get that. I might. No, I was going to go to. Hi, Sprue. Hi, Dave. How you doing, buddy? Anya's up in East Kilbride at the moment. She's obviously back. She's college. So basically, she'll be college Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, as our usual college days. So she's up at college. I'm here flying solo. There's my tool. Put that there. If I can get this like that, maybe move that because that's just gonna irritate me. There we go. Right. Maybe try and move this down a little smidge. There we go. Just so I get rid of this glare a little bit. Now we're going to use little kind of gear pieces going on. What we got? I think that's still the shorter pin. Yep. So I am on holiday this week, which is why I'm streaming this. This would have been, I actually streamed it on Sunday as well. Was it Sunday? Yeah, it was Sunday. So I mean, I'm in here. I might as well. I might as well just stream. You know what I mean? Hope you're doing well, Dave. I watched a little bit of your carrier. God, that photo etch looks. I could never really get photo etch, although to be honest, when I did my modelling was back in the days when there was no internet. Well, I say no internet. There was a little. Well, actually, when I think about it, probably the bulk of my stuff would have been done pre-internet. I mean, now you've got the whole wealth of knowledge. Whereas now it's like, you know, if you get stuck at something, or you can actually see how photo etch should really be done. You know, when I had it, yeah, I didn't have the knowledge back in those days. Right, so the Boba Fett green. There we go. So we're building a little bit of a. I really don't know what it is. I think it goes at the end. I think this is going to be the guns, and the guns will move together. There we go. This is going to be the tail end of the section. So this is actually going to go on. Get this out of the way. So this is going to sit on. Now it looks as if it's going to go on. Yeah. It's going to go in like so. There we go. So that mounts on the end. So we now have got. The glare's quite bad. It's actually difficult to see what I'm doing here. 1, 2, 3, 5. So, we've got the old green tiles. Now, let's see, so that end cap there it is. Yeah, there's a big solar flare supposedly hitting us, which could give us some aurora borealis later on. I think it's meant to be later tonight, I believe, but I could be wrong with the time. Sometimes it's difficult. There we go. I'm showing it to the iPad. Right, this is going to go on here, so this is going to cover this, which is quite nice. So there we go. They start to get the actual length of the ship now. Boba Fett's went too far. Over the page we go. 211 to 214. I missed a page there. Stuck to get there we go. Right. So these are, I hate it when they put two bricks together. Instead of just doing this, so putting that there, putting that on top, and then putting this below. They do this thing where they've got, yeah. Yeah, there's a thing called proton. I think hits us first. Then we get the main part, the solar flare, and it's actually off the charts. Oh god, yeah. So I'm actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my Aurora up my iPad. Damn, I haven't got it. It's on my phone. Yeah, it's a massive spike. So basically, it not to worry people, but it means that it can cause a lot of outage. You know, electronics and stuff can go a bit haywire. There was one happened back in quite early. It was like 1920s or something. But because we don't have that much in the way of like technology, wasn't as much as it is now. Nothing really happened because we don't have the technology we have now, like electronics and radio waves and all that stuff. This, I don't know what. Do you know what? I'm actually trying to see if somebody switch that big light off, because that light is just glaring on the instructions, and it's just so difficult to see. It just means that my head now, the light coming from it basically comes from the back. It's kind of, I've got a bit of a shadow, but I can see that the plan's a little bit better. These are going up the middle. Oh, do you know what? I might have to put that light on now because it's a catch-22. Yeah, I don't have good lights. So there's a lot of things we could maybe do. I think we really don't need much in the way of lights in here. You know, there's a simpler fix with just getting a light that comes up here, like attaching it to the table, and it would come up and over like a middle strip would be perfect. You know, that's all we really need. See, I'll get this glare now, but right. Yeah, that's the small parts that's going in there. And then we've got this little piece there. There we go. Right, I'm going to wee drink of the black stuff.
Thank you, Kakadi,
By the
for
way,
your super chat.
cheers.
Grateful for this beautiful open-minded community. Yeah, that's you have.
Yes, I think there's going to be quite a big solar flare. So it might be worthwhile keeping a tab on it and maybe even heading out and getting
Associated the legs,
some stuff.
the driving stuff. But
Again, see the same here. We're putting two of these parts together like this, and then put some on top. But basically, it's this little part here, so you can just snap that there and snap that in, and then square it up, and that does the exact same thing. Do you know, he's talking about he's actually got a sore head. I'm not gonna lie, I've got quite a sore head. It's like just here, it's like pressure. Oh man, it's bad. It is so bad. No, we've got. Oh, I've just. No, I'm going to say I've jumped a little bit there. I did.
I closed the application, the solar one as well. I want to connect right away the telescope, but the telescope is with a mini PC, so it will not probably mess
There we
with
go. Right, that's on. Right, we've got another bit. Got a little bit in the end there. Got a little quit. So I watched. If Anya's there, I watched two films today. They were on YouTube. One was Chris Christopherson. It was. It was basically this guy who was a plane investigator crash. It was really weird. It turns out it was like a time travel type of thing. It was just weird. Yeah, I'm not going to say it wasn't good, but it wasn't great either. Yeah, that's going to note that. There we go. Put some tiles here. Right, so we've got the little blanks. Oh. I actually haven't really dropped a lot of stuff in the fort. And it goes to the black hole in my house, which is... Ow! Just banged my head. Might have knocked some sense into me, but I don't think that's... I think it's too late. So we're just tiling on this up. And then we've got a couple of grids here. So we've got space there, two there. There we go. Right. Oh, hiccups. Oh man, that's right. It's so bad that the glare couldn't be at a worse angle. Turn this over. Let's go just there. There we 217 to 218. Now this is going to be attaching. So this is going underneath. So it's going like this, and it is going in. Right. So let's have a little mock demonstration. So it's going in here. Oh, let's see where it's going. Oh yeah. Right, I think that must be going in the middle. Yeah, it's going there. So that attaches. There's like a little sort of brick element at the bit we built into the chassis here. That's nice. And then we've got another pin system, which is probably going to be that, yes. So a little nut goes here, and this is going in this section. So just going to squeeze that through. There we go. Then a little walking nut here goes there. Oh, stay up there. Just going to move that pin through. So it's a little bit more this side. I think I need to check this one as well. Yeah, that's it. That's better. There we go. And that's it attached. Anything else going on there? I don't think so. $104. So that's the, as you can probably see here, that's the kind of the back fin part mapped out. Now we've got these red elements here. We've got two, and we do have a Technic pin going in one. So right, so that's going through a long way. It's going through that way. No, it's going that. Right, that one. So that's going that way. Why am I trying to put this through? Oh no, I'm putting the wrong one. Right, so that goes, and that's going in that way. Now we've got a Technic pin, which is there. That's going in the top. And on the other side, it looks as if we've just got one pin going through this way. Right, so this is going to... right. So this is going through this way. So it looks as if this is going through there, and then it's walking in here. Just need to wiggle. As I say, Technic pins, that's it. And then this is going to lock in here. So that's going to go there and up here. Nope. Oh, I put that bit the wrong way, haven't I? Yeah, I put it in. So that should be, yeah, it's that way. Add this part facing the wrong way, so it needs to go this way. So that's actually, is that even? Yeah, I did. Now I've got to get this pin out. Oh. So that pin's going that way. That's it. And then that clips in, goes in there, clips in here, and then that goes through. There we go. So that part there basically locks in this back part here. So it gives you the angle, this top slope and then the bottom slope. Right, that's that done. Got some big tile pieces here. Bam! Oh, this is quite, I wouldn't say it's difficult, but so some top tiles on at the top here. That's that part done. Now we've got quite a few of these. So we get this times 6. So we get 6 of these. Two. Everything's just want to run. Right, here we go, and then we've got all these dark green. So we're building like the back spine of the tiles. So yeah, they're 3. So basically it looks as if these are just like that. So you know, that's what we're getting. Could probably actually, you probably do this a different, build it a different way, like put these little parts on, then put the tiles on, but
It's a big telescope, man. I did count on that. It's too big. And of course, I didn't think that being too big, the gear will be massive as well and more sensitive to water. It's blurry. The clouds are coming already, but it will be enough to see. Yeah, it's good. But it's blurry, man.
kind of fiddle with this. As I say, you probably could. I don't know. I think maybe there's going to be. I think you maybe need to do this because I think these tile bits are going to be hanging over. Right, that's us done all these tiles. So it's just like a big tile basically. Yeah, so these extend over. Yeah, you could. I don't really think you could build that there. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm struggling here. It's just trying to get this set down. That's better. You've got to kind of press down. That's it. Maybe turn this round now. She's a weird shape of shit. This old slave one. Parts just popped off there. It's because that's. Oh, do you know what? I need to move. Stick that over there. Right, now I can get in and actually, yeah, that's better. That's what I need to do. I need to get my finger in and kind of seat it down better. There we go. That's better. There we go. So there's the old spine starting to come on now. Right, now we're building by the looks of it the top section. So this is about like the Concorde. Oh, did you know this? It's right. It couldn't that light couldn't be casting more of a shadow. So these are just Technic pins, basically to there. Oh, that's a ball joint. That's never going to get in there. So we're just joining these together. So just getting a big kind of hull piece. Now we've got the big blue bit, so that's going right in there. So that was one big tile they had there, but it's 2 green ones. Because I said there's a grey two before. Yeah, the grey one's going on there. So these, I think, I'm going to line these, they could line up later. Oh, go up. Look, I think this is the last sticker piece, and then it's just a big nameplate. So this piece is going on that little, there's the little This sticker sheet's so annoying. It's just because it's quite wide. Right, this is facing down that way. I'm going to look into the light. There we go. So really, it's just, you could actually probably cut round that grey piece and just put that on, you know, because that's all it is. It's just a little difference in the part. Right, this part attaches on to the ship. Oh, it's quite a nice fit. Yep, that's her in. Right, so I think it looks like we're going to attach this cockpit. So here we go. Oh my god, the glare at this bit is just, it really is just a nightmare. Okay, that's... Alright, I see. I couldn't work out what they were doing there. That's it. That's it. Go. Oh, I've got some more sticker elements here. Okay, so cockpit. So this big part here is going in like so. So there's the base. We've got a little element going on here, and then we do have more stickers so I can see where they are. So number 8. So we're basically putting the sticker here and up. Should be relevant. I'm trying to think what the best approach here is. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm just going to quickly wipe this. We want to get it clean. Oh, that's a lot of... okay, I'm going to... There's a lot of static. So I'm going to try and get it so that I don't get as much bend. I wonder... Yeah, it's got to be flat, isn't it? Oh, so... This is quite difficult because it's the light. I'm further away from my seat. Yeah, this is, it's, I'm not going to lie, it's kind of horrible. She's quite sticky.
I'll tell you why. It's not because, thank you for the super chat, Bill. It's not hard to do. The annoying part.
There we go. Yeah, that was not easy.
You have to use a monitor and a keyboard just for that.
You possibly could paint that. If you had the facilities or masking set and stuff, you probably could actually do quite a nice job, but I don't really mind stickers in the Lego sets. I think on whole they can be quite annoying. Quite stressful though. Let's just give this a little clean. You know, that one actually went on easier. Just because it seemed to be, because it was that side, I don't know, it just seemed better. So there we go, there's the stickers on. I wouldn't say that was easy. A wee Guinness. Right, that is, I think that's the last, well, see, it's not really the last of the stickers. The only one to come on now is the big, the nameplate. So here we go, we're going to put the cockpit on. So there's Boba Fett and he's in his reclined position. And then this is just going to go on like so. So I think we actually slot in. Yeah, it slots in. There we go. So there is the top one, slave one. And then if you, it's, don't want to really damage anything here. But there you go.
There we go, 3 apples.
Quite distinctive. I think that would really be nice with a smoky, dark grey glaze on it. I don't know if you can maybe even get a spare canopy and actually paint it. It would be quite nice. Right, and that's us. That's bag 10. So bag 11 we've already got. Timer. Right, that's full. So here's bag 11. Now if you remember I actually opened this up, so I may just keep this in the tubs. Right, what we got? So maybe not. I think some it's okay, but I think some it's going to be better just out in a way. I wouldn't really say that I sorted them in any kind of order. I'm just going to tip them out. I think it's just easier. There we go. Just get rid of that. Of course, this one just doesn't want to go. Right, get down there. Right, so here we go. Let's get building. Oh, this light is it's so bad. You really. It really is annoying. It couldn't be a worse glare. If I can get Boba Fett. Oh no, because I'm constantly just moving stuff. Now my glasses in the way. There we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. Right, we're off and running. Right, clips. There's the clips. Yeah, so as I say, I will get lights sorted in here. It's kind of like an ongoing issue that I've got. It's just so bad. It's not good. The light source, yeah. But we'll get something. Here we go. Here we go, Looby Loo. Here we go, Looby Lie.
Next time for the element I will use the other camera I have. This one
go in there. There we go. Oh, yes. It's really doing my head in.
The jet is pointing down. The jet is pointing down. Basically, should be like this. The jet is the same, but instead of being like this, it's now doing like this, like this, like this.
There we go.
It's like this. So it's smaller. The jet is
So we're building one at like the side plate here.
Then a few weeks, probably.
Oh, I think that's the wrong side. Now I can't, I'm struggling to find stuff. Oh, there we go, got it.
So it will, I don't know.
There we go. At this one part, I think it's that one.
But
That's it.
maybe we'll use the jet for Jupiter. We'll see. The thing is, we'll check it and monitor it. Right now, it's still pointing towards the sun as always, but which is freaking weird. Which is freaking weird.
There we go. So, that's what we've got going on. What's going on? Right.
So it's doing like this, the jet. And in the 32nd will be the less visible. Looks like a candle. Yeah. I'll show you. So yeah, don't worry, Salon. Look. I'll show you. So yeah, I feel like
So I get to this. That page is okay. It's this one here. No, that's better.
Of course I will. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fans.
Boba, the bounty hunter.
Due on a telescope. At the end, I will see if it worked well. I'm improving the system.
Had to say that. Yeah, it says quiet.
It has 5 straight off moons that are orbiting.
Dave's also doing his hair. I think most people, to be honest, I mean, I probably do the same where I just pop in, say hello, and then, you know, you go and do what you need to do. Must admit, I actually thought of going to my bed.
You see, it's a bit smaller, the jet already. Last time was like here.
Nice little detailing going on here now. Look at these tiles.
3 hours live.
Where is it?
Yeah, it looks like there's something here. Different from the noise.
Come on.
This is noise, this rainy.
Oh, stretch my leg out, that's better. Where's this little tile? It's upside down.
The thing is, it's recording everything. So we can see. Left and right, two dots on it. Yeah, it looks like. If we zoom, something different. But here as well, there's something here. Then I'll process it and I'll show you.
Ah, there's a little piece goes there. Yeah, damn it, there's a little tile. This one's gonna be hard to get off because it's a tile piece. That's not too bad.
Kind of spready
It's that goes in there.
and looks a bit fainter.
That's it.
That should be because of the alignment.
There we go. So we're just tiling up the side skin.
If the jet starts getting bigger or not. There's something here. Let me check the software in my smartphone. I don't mess with it.
Oh, this light is so bad. Really, it's just annoying as hell.
Let me see the software if there's a star there.
Goes in there. I've got a little tile piece just sticking out here, is there? Yeah, that's it.
I don't see any star here.
It's quite frustrating, the light glare. 235. My sister called asking what you want to eat. She may make syrup sponge pudding. Yum. Yeah, I mean, I can eat pretty much anything, really.
Here. Something different from the pattern, you see? Because this is noise, but we sometimes see something.
Right, so what we got? We've got a circle piece.
Testing way.
Right, I see what they're doing.
Open the software here and check. Here,
Yes.
here. Because here I can't see anything. On the smartphone software. Let me zoom out. This is weird. I'll open the one in the computer. Hold on.
There we go. We've got a little grey tile. What's that one?
I see that's the moment where the dog at home looks at the top.
There we go. I think that's all the parts. Oh, and I'm just checking I've not missed any. Yeah, that's it. Right, turn it over. So,
In the stream, probably.
what we got here?
It's the only one that likes us. Video is buffering. It's because of it's the software.
So that's walking in there,
Hold on, now it goes.
and that's going there.
Let me see if it's stabilized or do I have to...
There we go. Kind of just reinforcing stuff. There's a little one that goes down here. No, it's not a jumper. So it's that one. That's going there.
It's stabilized.
Cool. Right. So I've got some connection
Always start to-
point going on here. Now we've got two of these connecting in there and there. There we go. Now we've got a cap going over. It's going that way. Now is that just sitting on? There must be something else going in here. I'd imagine anyway.
We will watch Jupiter as well when he approaches, not right now, with the moon.
238, yeah, but some of that. I thought that. What? God damn you! Now my foot's stuck. My foot. That's foot actually. That's Scottish. So you be Scottish there just came right out of me. Right, so I think we're building the same sort of contraption that we built that side. We're building it on the other side.
I can talk of that software, it's a shame. I have to do it after the stream.
So this little gubbins here's come up this side, and then they're just gonna really walk in there. Now, right, yep, got it. So it's, yep, they've got it up. So I was about to say that's overhanging slightly on the edge of the kit. So basically it's going up there. That's it. That's it. So there's a little bit of a variation between the two. And then we've got some more reinforcing stuff happening, like here. It's going in there. Then we've got it's got the top here. What's that? There we go. So turn it over. That's what the back side looks like. So I cannot see. So there's a clip, two clips. And where's that tile going? Right, so they've got a tile randomly going up. I don't know why they couldn't have put that on. Have I built this different? Right, hold on a minute. Why have I... Let's go back. I don't know why. I've got a different... I think I built... Yeah. Why did I put that part up? Oh, no. Yeah, that's there. Oh, it's... Right, yeah, I did. Right, I missed a part. This part goes on here. So that must overhang. Yeah, it does overhang. Yep. I'm really struggling with this to see. It's so... Just the glare's so bad. Little clips going in. And then we have got some foliage or some little doohickey type stuff. Right, so this glare, it really is absolutely busting my nuts here. It's just right, honestly. There's not, I must admit, I'm quite a calm guy, but that's really starting to do my box in. So I think this is going like that. I think going the instructions is kind of good. Here we go. So they're clipping in. So that's clipping in there. And this one's clipping in there. So there we go. Get that kind of detail going on. $240. got another one going there, sorry. There we go. There we've got another one on top.
These should be stars. The first ones that pop are very bright. But the ones that will
Quite an extensive sort of part of the process here. There's quite a lot of stuff going on. Another two fitting in here. Two, 4, 1, 2, 4, 2.
Let's see what happens. See something here. Here again.
Okay. Yeah, quite a lot. Quite a lot of parts here.
If we got a fleet, we can see it, or we can distinguish. We're looking at history, probably. Probably, and it's
Wow.
for one side it's a shame. that
Yeah,
we are
it's
behind history. For by other hand, it's kind of imagine that suddenly Preatas does something very strong that they can't hide it anymore. Let me say that. All of us that were here since the beginning, it's like magical. Very few people. You are part of it.
there we go. And then this is going on here. Okay. Noise. So it looks like a little door. I think it is a door. 243 to 244.
Still very bright. I remember that we were watching since July at more than 4 astronomical units. So it's still very, very, very bright.
There we go. Flip it over. Right, so we've got a strip going up here.
Thank you for your kind words.
Turn it back over. Right, we've got a lot of little gizmos and gadgets going on now.
Yeah, we will be the small amount of people that could say we were there always. Not saying, oh, it's gone, oh, it's nothing, oh, it's natural, oh, it's a comment, oh, it's a right. As most people do. Those will be, or maybe
Go.
will be smashing in their faces. Not us, but it's right, yeah. What's the problem? We will never be surprised by shame or something like that. All this time we have been, me and you, curious, interested in something unique. Part of
There we
human
go.
history.
So, what little sort of pieces going on?
Preatas doesn't show up something that they can't hide anymore. Maybe in the future they will discover something and then they will tell, you see, Preatas was the first one. No, Oumuamua was the first one. Now we have the proof of it.
Right, what side's that going on? Because
And all that data
it's
that
going
was
inside.
provided will be disclosure. Probably we will
What we're building here, it's like a little, it's hard to say because quite a lot of details. Right, so this is getting some tile stuff on it. Oh, it's going, it's getting offset, so that's to that side. That one's there.
It will be the closest or the smallest degree. Yes, it's buffering.
And then that's attaching, so let's go like that. Okie dokie. Right, we've got a little. Well, these have got to be silver, so I think we'll get silver going into this. So this is a ×2 build.
The Atlas is just one of many mysteries when you get to 50 years of age. Shenanigans have explaining to do.
And then these are attaching in. So these are like, it's like little details. It's almost like a jetpack, but
UCS zone. The Explorer zone.
maybe 2 little arms going in here.
In the Space Weather Prediction Center website. Look at the proton ring.
Right, so these are attaching to the top. So they're going in there. Oh, these could be quite difficult to fit because I think they're gonna want to go south.
I was with my head
There we go. That's it.
exploding because of that.
Oh, okay. Ah. So how is that?
Exploding.
Okay, that. I don't know. Maybe I need to. Oh, where did this go? Where did this go? There it is. I need to look at how this goes. Did I put the arms the right way? I'm sure I did. I'm sure I put them the right way. Let's put these back in. So, yeah, the arms bend. And then this is meant to shut.
Adi, come here tomorrow to the live stream.
Okay. Maybe I've.
It's your son's birthday,
Maybe I've.
and we sing with the Atlas crew. They dance and sing for your son. You say to your son, "Do you want aliens to give you happy birthday?"
I can see what they're doing, but I don't know.
Yes, ma'am. Wait for Tiago, the Dobson Empower live show. You will see that.
It's like a door, but my door's. Oh, right. Right, I put these packs here are actually meant to hook on here. Right, that's it. Got you. I had them hooked on at the bottom, you dump. That fits perfect. That's quite nice. Quite nice how they've done that. So it's like a door, and then it comes up. It kind of swings out and up. So yeah, it's quite a nice. It's quite a nice little panel. So that is going to attach onto this. So there we go, and it just simply goes in like so. So there we go, that's like the panel. And I imagine this is going to attach onto the ship, yep. So, now we have got some extras, let's get the extras away, because they could be quite handy. Right, how is this going to attach? So this is basically going to go on here. There's clips here. Is there any other clips? Oh, there's a ball. Do you know, I've got that ball joint the wrong way. Right, I need to move this. Just this wee part here. I've got it. I just noticed that there's a ball joint up here that's going to accept this, so I need to just switch this round. It should be that way, so it should be in there. There we go. So there's a ball joint there, and there's clips here. I think there's something up here as well, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's quite nice. So there we go. There's one side of slave 1 complete, and then this door will just simply... Is that the right way? Oh, that's do you know what that is? That's guns, I believe. I think that's some kind of gun. Is it torpedo missiles or something? There we go. So bag 12, I imagine, is pretty much just going to be the same. Just going to be doing this other side. There we go. So bag 12. Tend to be start 7. We're only an hour and a half. Right, try and move this up a little bit. So there's a finished side of slave 1. Trying to get this glare away from this book. Oh, it's so bad. It's actually, do you know what? It's really frustrating me because it's just I need to move everything all the time, and it's... And then these little bits want to just move. There we go. So again, we're just, as I can see straight away, we're building just the opposite. So this is going to be pretty much the same, but just the other side. Go. Yeah, chat's kind of quiet. I'm going to have a little sip of Guinness.
shenanigans. When we look back and think, because I don't forget, when we look back and thinking those behaviors, all of these timings,
Right.
hiding heavily.
Actually, get this stuff. I need to be careful. This. See, this light is just really stressing me out a little bit, actually.
Because they know when it's not visible anymore.
Jam sponge. Nice.
Anomalies will remain there, but we can't do anything else. There's no more data. And the data that was there, they have it. The best one.
Right, that's that little bit done.
Classified, yeah.
Got so many little bits I could roll off this table.
It matches the taboo, the secrecy, the fear of people, maybe people, better not to talk about food. Okay.
253, 254.
Therefore, to classify, have you heard of the rumor President is talking for 12 seconds in August 2026? Just saw it, so didn't have time to research it. Yes, I watched, I think it was a TikTok talking about that. I don't know. I don't know what brevity is. I don't know.
Do, 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 do.
Why 12 seconds, not 11? I need more information. But I didn't see anything else but that. We'll see. If you find something, just post it on Discord or on the community on YouTube. Danny, thank you so much for becoming an explorer. Welcome. Alignment for the 22 of January with the sun.
There we go. Another bit done.
With us.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired.
Because pointing towards the sun, the jet has been always pointing. It will be the sun
Oh,
in the middle.
excuse me. Yeah, I'm tired. I must admit, I did think about delaying the stream, and then I thought, well, do you know what? I'm gonna enjoy building old Boba Fett and getting it finished. But I was really tempted to go to my bed.
It's writable.
That's a little 3 tile. That's that.
The Sky application.
See, this one's weird. See, they put this one down, but you don't really have anywhere to attach it. So
They don't want that to.
you basically, I would rather build these parts.
We'll see on Discord.
I'd rather build these parts into it and then put the parts they want to do where they're just floating in mid space.
Disclose. Different generations, probably.
That's just what I'm thinking. So they've got this, these 2 green pieces, and then they've got a dark.
Prepare for my video. When anti-jet aims to Earth, will it look shorter? Yes, I was on the part we built. But we have.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I got you. That part there should be.
And it's a small object that
Because everything's just...
We'll have the jet,
Yeah,
but probably shorter. It looks already short.
just the wrong colour I had on there. So that's there. That part goes in here. Then we can put this on. Then we can put that one there. And then these two are just going to go in. Oh, right. Do you know what I've done? Oh, why? Why you do this? So it's not that one. It's the green. That's it. And then that goes there. And then that goes there. That's it. Right, got that circle going around here.
Sunny's doing crazy stuff, man. We saw that during the stream. Doing crazy stuff, man. So to finish this, let's just stop in different object. This is the atlas here, and let's go for instance what we have here.
The tail. There we go. I think that's it. Nope, get that piece up. I forgot to put that piece on before. There we go.
It's right
Oh, excuse me.
below Jupiter.
Right, it's got reinforcing strips, so four. Yeah, I'm tired. Feeling tired.
I lost the connection.
Oh, I caught it. Do you know what? That was almost a give up hope. If that went on the fourth, I'm not saying I would have gave up my stream, but I was serious. I thought. Oh, it's a bit sticking in now, and it's just. It's this light is doing my. But if I switch that off, it makes this really dark.
Okay.
It's just the glare.
Okay.
Right, now we know that this part.
Positive rest of the day. I will be with you tomorrow again. We'll see if the weather allows to play the telescope again. And stay healthy, happy, and positive. Thank you very much for
I bet he's angry because he had a lot of technical issues in his stream. It's quite difficult when you're trying to stream and you've got like problems with your stream. It's very, very difficult. See this. Oh, I swear, it really is starting to do my head in. This.
Unfortunately, what also came with the job was my hand eczema.
There we go. I know where that bit goes.
The psychological effects.
Right, more reinforcing parts.
Then I spoke to my doctor, who provided me options for managing my condition. And I returned to the thrill of the workshop.
tell you that it really is. It's really starting to annoy me. Like really annoying me.
From age 55,
Because
can take a
I'm almost like hunched over a little bit, trying to see this, and it's kind of it's not affecting my back, but it's kind of starting to gripe a little bit.
calculator helps her better understand
I don't have my masseur
always withdrawals.
here.
Because at Pension Bee, we believe that when your pension is in a good place, you're in a good place. Pension Bee. Be pension confident.
You know, I like my things with me. So I had my things with me. I had my things and items. I used to go everywhere with my iPad.
There we go. Oh, pipe detailing. Right. Oh,
Oh, now I do have three. I've got my big one, my little one.
so I think I'm building this sort of door, which is quite a fascinating build. So it is. And the way it all goes together.
I scouted you from the other end of the area we were meeting to make sure you weren't some kind of tactic.
Oh, right, no, it really is starting to do my boxing. That's better. And now I'm at a different angle.
Well, I didn't know that, did I, until I checked. You could have been 7 feet tall. Would you swap an iPad for a triple poly pen? I've got no interest in broken phone. I live through flip phones. I just want a
Oh, right, I'm looking for.
large van with large pockets. I can take a big iPhone and put it in my pocket.
That's not it.
Folding screen. Right. Oh, feels like it's going to burst. Oh no. Oh, ay caramba!
God. To see, I have to shout all the time. I'm looking for a grey. I've got a darker, but I wonder if. I wonder. I may have substituted one. Maybe that is a darker grey. It's in that bit. I'm watching Block Party. I find him highly irritating. I'm afraid to say. He's just he's very hard wearing. You know, he shouts a lot on stream. He's just I just can't be done with him. If I'm brutally honest, he just really gets my goat up.
She also, when we first met, sent me for sausage rolls and a food.
That's it. Right.
Morrison's for a food and a bag of sausage rolls. And then she made me her trademark jacket potato. The only thing you've ever cooked me. Frozen jacket potato. Which is why all these years later I still do the cooking. Just found your contact yesterday. You've been more in, drop me a page. Never remember. Start my course
does my sorry. I mean, he's no harm to the guy, but he really is just. I find him highly irritating.
Sometimes the tube is a bit slow. Have you seen the leaks? Season 29? Yeah. We have, but we don't really talk about leaks because we are good boys and girls. Where's my snot wobbler?
So should be two.
I mean, I don't know your trouble. You are
Right, so
no, it's not. My name is Calvin. There we go. How many neck muscles?
Hey, Marty, I saw you in the lobby yesterday. This is you? Nice picture, right? You must have a performer too.
flip it over.
I have a purpose, and with that is sacrifice. I wanted history to know what happened and enter my consciousness.
Please. Do you dab haters or dab on haters? I can't remember the terminology now to say on the go.
Yeah, chat is rather quiet, which kind of helps because I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting really tired now. I'm kind of getting to that point.
Oh, I was busy in 2016. Eating and trying to get a YouTube channel off the ground. So I didn't have time to pay attention to what was going on the rest of the internet.
That's that done. I build this door part, which is quite an interesting build.
Yes, it's not quite as big as company, but it is, it's a goodie. I wouldn't want it, but it's generously proportioned because it's where a stinky football team that I wouldn't want playing merch will play. Bunch of stinkers. Just like I wouldn't want playing a Manchester United shirt unless we ran out of toilet paper.
Oh, here's the football coming into it. I just can't stand people that over. The job probably say me Kelly, so on that note, I'll take it back.
Just bought my first ever Lego kit at the age of 67 Jack Sparrow pirate ship. Wowzers. That is what a beginning. What a way in. And that still wasn't my first ever, that was just my first all-out one. I had lots of Lego when I was younger, but it's the first ever in Star Wars and stuff like that. That's what I said. This is my first ever.
Oh, I just broke that off because I thought that wasn't the end. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm struggling. I am struggling.
Can I suggest you relieve your neck by switching channel so you exercise your muscles in a different direction? Or are you not impressed with an understandable way? I think we used to be the other way around downstairs. When we first came up here, we used to be coat.
There we go. That's on there. Right.
All it is, the reason it takes is because
Right, so we've got a different part on this side, which is quite interesting. We've got this big thing. And we've got a little blue piece, which is actually really quite nice. It's like a very dark blue. Probably actually didn't see that there. Right, so this clips into this part. I clipped the other one into the wrong part. So we get kind of all these. I think that's like a cannon. Right, and then the arms are going on. And then this goes in here. Right, so let's get this situated. Oh, for God's sake. It's maybe not the easiest thing to put in. So it's quite difficult because it kind of, yeah. That's it. So there we go, there's that shot. It's quite good how it opens up, because this, you got to kind of, it hinges up and out. So you've got this sort of blaster, it's like a cannon. I don't think Slave 1 Jango Fett's has got this, interestingly enough. And then this just clips in here. There we go, lovely. And then I believe that's going to go on. Yep, this just attaches on here. So let's get the ship turned round. And then this, let's see, there's a little ball joint here and clips here. So let's get this on. There we go. Wow, that's really nice. So there she is. That's her skinned up, but away because we've still got the cannons. Quite substantial, quite a chunky build. So this is going to be the cannon. So this is going to be. Is this a 2x build? Doesn't say 2 times here, so there must be, you know, each side. Right, so that one's going on this side. So there's not one that side. Okay, don't know why, but for some reason there's one not on that side. And then we've got right. So that's like that. Then we get this part going down through here. Then we've got a collar going that side. That's going to go up there. Then we've got a part covering it. That. Because this just, oh, I can't get my finger in. Oh, jeez. Unsuccessful. That's it. 272. Right, so that cannon's complete. This one is going on this side. So these cannons are going to be they turn the same. So again, so loud. I just, yeah, I find him very hard to watch. He just really, he, he really just does my head in. Well, get it the right way. Oh, look, I've got that round the wrong way, haven't I? Yeah. It should be that way. Yeah. It's going on that way, then that one goes that way, that's it. I got that right. Oh, missing, right, yeah. Missing the black, I need this part, yeah. Ugh. That's it, right. And these two go here. Then we have got pins going through that way. This is going here. Right, I've got one of the, I think that's meant to be somewhere. I'll have a quick look. Right, so this one's attaching. Oh, okay, that's come off. It's just a little bit of play there. Every time I'm going to put this. So there's the guns, they move the same way. Right, I think I've got a bit apart. Oh, he really needs to shut up. He's really doing my head in. I just can't be done with him. So we put this side on. So what? I just want to look at the panel in here because I think I've missed. Wait till we see this start up here. Nothing. No, I'm looking at the wrong side. Right, I think it's there. Yeah, it's up here. It's up there. There we go. Got it. Oh, yeah, Kevin. He just has to. I wish he. Oh no, I just. Some people like him. I really don't. So there we go. That's Slave 1 finished. And there you go. Absolute beast airship. So that is her done. Quite a. It probably says never lift it up with it. You could probably cradle a little bit using this. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. It's a nice little detailing. I mean, that's how it's going to be displayed. Right, so the only part now we've got to build is the stand. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this sticker on first. So how I'm going to attach this. Is that a hair? Is that a hair? Could be.
Well, then you can't really, because we showed it again with the plate a few months ago. The audio is so awful when I've not got a microphone on. It's an even worse than
Yeah, that's pretty straight. There we go. Oh, I've got a tiny overhang. It's annoying. Do you know what? It's not that bad. I really don't like these nameplates. You know, they're nicer printed. Got a tiny, tiny, tiniest overhang there. I'm just going to live with it. It's not bad. It's pretty decent. Probably should have done this first because it's all black. So we do have a Stormtrooper in here. Quite a good Stormtrooper because it has got the little black top legs. So, decent. Got his gun. I think he's just got a normal gun there. There he is, little Stormtrooper.
It just shouldn't take this long to build. It's taken like 8 hours to build, which is absurd.
Right, so here is the stand. Now I could have got a wicked brick stand for this. Could possibly upgrade at some point, but I don't really see the. I don't say I don't see the point, but so it says there's 4 there. I don't see. Oh, he really needs to shut up. I really can't be done with him. I really just, as soon as he starts that singing and stuff, it's just really.
How's the Megacron structure versus Lego? Not as good, obviously. The bricks are much stiffer, harder to click in, and the punch power of the bricks isn't as good, so you can see on it.
Oh, it's not a. Right, I'll put that in the wrong part. It's not a. It's this part, yeah. But is that going to be right? Mute him. Turn him off. Do you know what? I'm gonna put him because he really. I think he's like as a guy he's alright, but I just find him really irritating. I think some of the videos that he does do can be decent, but I find a lot of his stuff to be highly irritating. Really just. The one I was watching it finished basically just went on to him, so. But I just find it to be very shouty, and especially his live streams I don't think are that good. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, says the guy that's got very few people, but you know, I pride myself on, you know, maybe being a bit factual and sort of, you know, showing people stuff. Um, he just shouts a lot and just like the two of them don't have a really good dynamic. Um, do you know that way? I can't see. I think the way I'm sitting here, I'm not next to my fridge. I'm a grumpy, wumpy, pumpy pants. Get that in there. Try and not bang the. There we go. I've got that. Yeah. But he really just annoys me. And now we've got black bricks with this white is just. What didn't he fall? It's the second time it's done that. Lucky. Oh no, that's not the right bit. That's I'm just moaning. Oh, just, you know. Everything's. Is it grey? It must be grey. Alright, let's see where that's going. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's just shouting again. Oh my god. Right. So this is the stand we're building now. Oh, should get my leg back up. 4. Oh, there's 2 up there as well. Yeah. 8 Afrikaans. Darren. Just so irritating. It really is. I could turn them over, but I'm nearly at the end of this. I just can't. I could put ambient on or something, but I'm nearly at the end of this build, and I just want to get it done. And that's us all done. I'm too messy. I ain't too proud. Got that completely the wrong way. So we've got a lot of attachments going on here by the looks of it. Go like that. Yeah, black's so bad to build. You really just can't see much. And then obviously he does a thing with the. Here's one for the Trekkies. That's his Star Wars dig. Obviously he doesn't like Star Wars, which, you know, I get it. You know, not everybody's like, you know, a Star Wars buff. I get that, but just the way he does it, it really just annoys me. You know, it's and see that's him shouting. Just oh. Oh, that's gonna. That's it. Right, got you. Getting there. We are. Oh, that's him screaming now. Jesus. So these are gonna go through. There we go. Oh my god. Man, I'm not going to lie, he's super irritating tonight. I've actually not really watched a lot of his live streams. This is probably the first one that I've watched. Because I'm always maybe sleeping from my work, which is probably quite a good thing. There we go. Right, what have we got? Two. She's trying to get these Technic pins in. Now these get in, I think, here. Get them get in. Right. So this will all make sense at some point. So he was famously, he was doing a live stream and somebody started ripping into him because he's got he's actually got like a Patreon. So basically Patreon, you give him money, you get different levels of it, and he then uses that money to do stuff. And there was a football game, a football management game that was out, and he basically, let's just be honest here, he played that game solid. Like I mean, like I don't know if it was every day, but he had updates pretty much. Pretty much played it constant. And his Lego. So his Lego got kind of left, you know, kind of fell behind. And he then was arguing with this guy, and he's basically saying, you know, this guy was saying, but you don't really do too much, you know, you don't do enough. You've got all that wood that you've not used, and then all of a sudden you get back into the city building it. So, yeah. which I thought was quite funny. You know, and he was berating the guy on stream. He was basically saying, you know, like, oh, you know, like pipe down a little bit and all this kind of stuff. Which I thought was quite funny. You know, and then all of a sudden, like a couple of days later, is that a 2 times build? Is this 2 times? Ah, right. Right, so this is attaching to this. How the hell? Ah, right, I think so where's that going? I don't really know where this is attaching. It's not. It's not really super clear, is it? Right, I've got that there, right? I really don't know how that's attaching. It. Right, so I've got that. Right, so I'm going to build that because I don't know how this is attaching. It's not clear. So is that attaching on here? Right, that's. I'd imagine that's going like that. And that's attaching there. This is confusing me. Right, so that part. I don't really see how this is. It's not clear because I've not separated. Oh, yeah, it's rather confusing. I think there should be Technic pins in the bottom here, but it doesn't really. I mean, there's 4 pins there, so. Yeah, 3 there. That attaches. See, that's going like that, so that. Yeah. So that's attached. I don't see. Ah, right. Here's maybe an explanation. So there's a Technic pin down this bottom part, which I'm going to put because I think that's how. I don't. It didn't really look clear that was meant to be attached in here. Of course, now it's going to be not difficult. But imagine that's going to get in there and there. Oh, come on, just go in. Right, that's like that. Right, get these pins, so. Right, where are these going? Ah, I think I see. Right, I think I've got you. Oh, come on, jeez. Jeez Louise, really? Why is that not fitting in? There's a Technic pin in there. Ah, right, no, they're going down here actually. Right, they're going through here. Oh my goodness, this is super duper fiddly. don't see how this is going. Ah, right, I think I see. Right, okay. So I think this, oh my jeez. Yep. This is, and this pin has went all the way in. Of course it has. Oh, how do I get this out now? Gee whiz, I'm making an absolute meal of this. Right, that's coming out there. I can go back in because I think that's attaching in there. I believe. Oh my god. Yep. Right, that's good. That's it. Right, that's it. Then we've got plate. I might get another sticker for that. It's just there's a slight overhang. I can't take the sticker off because it's too. I don't even know if I could cut. Right, I'll just leave it. And then that is going to clip in there. There we go. Right. That, I believe, is it. So, yeah, and this just attaches in. Okay. Let's see how easy this attaches now. So it looks easy. She's not the easiest ship to hold. Okie dokie. I think I see. Now that's nice. And there she is, folks. There we go. Now that stand is quite ingenious. And there we go. That is it. Done and dusted. Now where can we put... I don't know where we can put these guards. You could probably incorporate a little piece here where they would stand. Yeah, okay. I'd probably build a little plate out the side for the Stormtrooper and the Bespin guard. There we go, folks. That is it. Boba Fett, done and dusted. Oh, I don't care. There's a little black. It's quite a nice stand, actually. I think it's nice because it's just a nice form factor. I'm going to look at the stand because I may want to get that Stormtrooper on. You know, actually get the Stormtroopers and the Bespin Guard on the bottom. Yeah, that's quite a nice little build, if I may say so myself. So there is the, say, Bespin Guard and the little Stormtrooper. So yeah, I think the difference with this one has got these torpedo, I think they're like proton torpedo launchers that come out. That come out here. So there's like a proton torpedo, and then there's another, I think, how do these come out actually? Do they get down and up? Yeah, that's it. And these come out the sides here, which is quite nice. So you got little details up here, which is quite nice. Just here, the proton torpedo launchers. But that is it. That's a very nice. It's quite a minimalistic stand. I may look into getting a Wicked Bricks stand potentially. Just because the Wicked Bricks would probably incorporate these two guys, the Stormtroopers and the Bespin Guard, into this, and potentially even displaying Boba Fett as well. But Boba Fett's in there, and he's quite happy in there. But yeah, these cannons here, you get a little tile piece there, which would be quite nice. But then again, it's that's by the by. So there we go. That is it, and there's the back side, which is quite nice. But anyway, folks, I'm going to turn the camera around actually. The old camaraderie. Yeah, I'm getting super tired now. I probably won't last long after this. What time are we at anyway? Just for giggles. Yeah, nearly 9:30. So there we go. That is it. Oh, Boba the Fett. That was a really nice build. As I say, retired set. Couple of stickers on it, nothing really too much. I'm turning this guy off because he's really is irritating me now. But yeah, I'm going to have to change my... This is going to go Boba. My Millennium Falcon. So I'm going to have Boba Fett and then I'm going to have Jango Fett at the side. Which will be quite nice. Yeah, that's a really nice solid stand. How it all fits in. Oh, Boba. Right, folks, that is going to do it for me. So I am going to head off into the blue yard. I am absolutely, I'm not going to lie, I'm shattered. Absolutely shattered. So get the old finger of death. So thanks to everybody that came in. Spoon Glue was in. Anya was in. I think that was about it really. I don't think there was many other people. So yeah, greatly appreciated, folks. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna head to my bed. I need to see how this Aurora is gonna be happening. I may have to set my alarm because I really am tired. I'm fading fast. But in fact, I'm just going to switch the telly off. There we go. Telly's off. But anyway, folks, there we go. The old hand clap. Thanks for watching. Greatly appreciated. And that is Boba Fett. So Jango Fett is going to be the next one we build. I know it's the same, but I'd quite like to kind of compare the build of this to the build of that, just to see if there is a difference and what changes they've maybe made to both. I actually noticed those ones there were little buttons. I don't know if there is such a. I don't know if. Mind you, if they weren't in there, they would stick out and they would hit that side, right? Yeah. Okay. Right. Anyway, folks, I'm gonna head. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Toodle pips. See you later.